Guys, this is Ashley back with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on post notifications. So, even though yesterday when I talked about JT wanting to make amends with Nikki Minaj, as you know, they fell out. We talked about that yesterday. The tea on why they fell out is on Patreon. But even though a lot of y'all were saying in the comments, you don't want Nicki Minaj working with, any more female rappers in 2025. Unfortunately, that may not happen because I'm hearing that she got another collaboration with someone that you guys may like. She got another one coming with Sexy, okay? As you know, Sexy just put out a collaboration with Bruno. And, Nicki brought XSEXÍÍRÖD out on her tour for the Pink Friday 2. Also, Nicki and Sexy did the FTCU remix and Pound Town. But there's another one in the stash because XSEXÍÍRÖD is putting out her album this year. She put out a mixtape last year, but she put out her album this year. This is why she's doing collaborations with Bruno. And, she wants another one with Nicki because, she wants more mainstream success. Now, I like XSEXÍÍRÖD, but I can do without another collaboration. Okay, I like her, but she's very one-dimensional. I mean, how many songs can you do with somebody that's not really that talented? Okay? So for me, I would prefer if Nicki work with other female rappers, not necessarily her. I would rather have a Gorilla Glue and Nicki collaboration than a XSEXÍÍRÖD one because she already did two with Sexy. And to be quite honest, I just don't think Sexy has talent. But fans are also talking about CHÄPÖŁ, basically saying Nicki Minaj inspired her and how they want CHÄPÖŁ and Nicki to do a collab.
Nicki Minaj wore lipstick this color. I was like, what in the how do I get that? I grew up in their eras when they began.
Now, I'm cool with, Ronald McDonald giving, Nicki Minaj her 10s as she should. Nicki Minaj is a trendsetter, an icon in the industry, but I can do without a collaboration with Ronald McDonald too. I can see her trying to play the victim. Okay, if anything ever happened between her and Nicki, she gonna play the white woman games and play the victim. Okay, similar to Scratch Off. You can see how she interact with the fan. Okay, how it's woe is me, fans want pictures, fans want this and that, like she's not famous. I'm tired of Ronald McDonald. I can't wait till she fall off. Okay, so I can pass on that too. Now, I will be here for a collaboration with Billy, FKA Twigs. She sampled Billy on Pink Friday 2, but they didn't do an original song. So, I wouldn't mind those collaborations, but CHÄPÖɁ, Ronald McDonald, she can stay at home. Now, fans are calling out XSEXÍÍRÖD for allegedly taking Cardi B's song. Okay? As we know, she did that collaboration with Bruno. Some of y'all like it. I think it's trash. But fans are saying Cardi lost so much opportunity being lazy that she lost another collab with Bruno for XSEXÍÍRÖD. Okay? So fans believe that XSEXÍÍRÖD took Cardi B's collaboration that Bruno as XSEXÍÍRÖD after, he couldn't get Cardi B on the song. People are kind of saying that it sounds like WAP. People are saying the sound, the lyrics are giving WAP. So fans feel like Cardi B was asked to do the record. Another fan said, I'll give it a week before a certain female rapper posts a video playing this song because she's desperate for a collab from both of them. Okay, so fans are saying that, Cardi B is desperate for a hit, which I do believe. I don't care what Botch and Bitter Gang, Section 8 Gang gotta say. Cardi B definitely is desperate for a hit, okay? She wishes she probably was on a song with Bruno so she can finally chart. And I did hear that Cardi B did want to work with XSEXÍÍRÖD, so let me know if you guys think that she will be on the remix. Because fans are saying that she could possibly be on the remix, considering that, people believe that she was meant to be on the original song. To me, the lyrics The only reason why people are saying it sounds like WAP because of the lyrics, but the sound of the song don't sound nothing like WAP. But obviously it's going to be similar to WAP because they both talking about sex in the song. So of course it's going to sound similar to WAP. But to be quite honest, it don't really sonically sound like WAP at all. The lyrics might be similar. Now, moving on to Megan. Not only is Megan working on Act 3 that she is planning to put out in 2025, she also allegedly is planning on doing another tour. Now, I think her last tour grossed, what was it, 40 or 37 million? So, with that being said, Devil Nation is hoping that her next tour can gross 60 to 70 million. Then eventually she will gross $100 million tour and get $100 million deal like Nicki Minaj. That's what they're hoping for. Obviously, she can't do that now, but in the next few years, they're hoping that she can gross up to $100 million. Let me know how y'all feel about that. And will you be going to Megan Thee Stallion's next tour? Now, unfortunately, it's not looking good for A$AP the colorist. A$AP Rocky jury selection was picked. 7 women, 5 men, but no black jurors, okay? But fans are not feeling sympathetic towards A$AP the colorist. A fan brought up a time when A$AP the colorist was asked about the Black Lives Matter movement, and a young man named Michael Brown was sadly killed by a cop. A$AP Rocky said that he did not sign up to be no political activist, that he lived in Soho and Beverly Hills, so he can't really relate, okay, to obviously the Black Lives Matter movement or, a person getting shot by police. But now, fans are saying that he better hope those jurors are from Beverly Hills and they can relate to him, or will they see him as just another N-word on the street? Okay? Here's the thing. A$AP the colorist, what goes around comes around. You didn't want to talk about the Black Lives Matter movement, even though, I feel like Rihanna is, an advocate, not a big advocate, but she's talked about politics more than A$AP Rocky has. And, she's never really been in any legal trouble. You've been in legal trouble a few times. The law has not been on your side. You were stuck in Switzerland for, more than 1 year. And the only time you was able to get out was because of Trump. So with that being said, it's kind of funny how now you may not get justice, especially when it comes to these juror selections, and how now you're on the other end of things because you're not going to be in Beverly Hills or Soho when you go to the clink. Okay, unfortunately. So, it's kind of funny how the tables have turned. But from what I've been hearing, Rihanna is very upset about this whole situation, because she wants to have another child. So she's very upset about the fact that, he could be possibly going to jail. She got to raise 2 and possibly 3 kids by herself. She doesn't want to do that. Y'all saying, oh, she's a billionaire. That doesn't mean anything. What if she only has family that really help her with the children? She may not have, nannies like that, like Kim Kardashian. She might only have people that she's close with that are taking care of the children when she and A$AP are not around. So let me know how y'all feel about this. Now, Kung Fu Kenny has announced, obviously, that SZA will be a special guest at the Super Bowl. Fans are asking or speculating that he could possibly bring out Queen B. I don't think he's going to want to do that. I think he'll only bring out Queen B if Camel Face make him. But I don't really think he really want to do that because Queen B going to take all the shine. She's a phenomenal performer. Nobody should perform with Queen B. Like Bruno and Coldplay did that. They performed with Queen B. I think she was brought out as a special guest. Coldplay was headlining. And guess what? Nobody was talking about Coldplay. Everybody talked about Bruno and Queen B. Queen B will take the shine away from you if you perform with her. It would have been nice if he brought out Wayne, but the problem is Wayne was sneak dissing. Okay, if he ain't sneak diss, I think Kung Fu Kenny probably would have asked. Now, he says that he going to be out of town during the Super Bowl, but of course he going to say that because he couldn't headline. So of course he going to pretend like he's going to be out of town instead of moping around the house watching the game, wishing he was there. But it would have been nice to have Wayne, headline and perform with Kung Fu Kenny. I think that would have been definitely an internet breaking moment, but he was sneak dissing on the internet. So I don't know if Kung Fu Kenny would really want to bring him out. Now, the first batch of Scammy performers has been announced. Big Billy is performing. Yes, I'm here for that. Benson Boone, don't care. Clownface, Ronald McDonald, Sean Roan, don't care. Charlie XCX, Doechii, yes. Doechii performing. Oh my goodness. Yes. That's what we need. Ray is performing. I'm here for that. I like Ray. Sabrina Carpenter is performing. I'm here for that. Shakira's performing. Of course, Shakira is an icon. And Teddy Swims is performing. I like Teddy Swims, okay? So only see like 2 or 3 duds in here. But everybody else I'm here for. Okay, so this is the first batch. Let me know if you guys are going to be watching the Scammies this year, or you guys going to be boycotting. Okay, so let me know if y'all going to be watching. If Queen Bee perform, I'll tune in. I like Doechii, I like Ray, I like Big Billy, I like Sabrina, but I don't know if I like them enough to tune into the Scammies. I don't know about that, because if they do Queen Bee dirty, I'm going to be mad I gave them some views, okay? Because if they snub Queen Bee, they getting Donkey of the Day, okay? And, they didn't nominate Nicki Minaj, so I really don't know if I need to tune in. To me, these aren't the stars you would get if you want views. If they want views, they need to call out Bruno and Gaga so they could perform Die With a Smile. The Weeknd has boycotted, so we can't get The Weeknd. They should have called up Kung Fu Kenny and said, listen, I know that you're performing at the Super Bowl, but can you perform at the Scammies too? That's who they need to get. They need to call up Queen Bee. They need to get like the big poppin' viewership global superstars. These ain't gonna bring in the views, okay? No shade. Okay, they gotta call up Nikki Minaj. They should have nominated Nikki and had her perform. Okay, if you want the views. These people, I don't know if they're gonna bring in the views, because I don't really care about none of these people performing. Okay, I'll tune in on social media, but definitely won't be giving them a view. Now, moving on from that, Lisa, Doja Cat, and Ray's new single, Born Again, will be released on February 7th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yes, I'm here for it. Mostly Ray and Doja Cat. Lisa, I don't even really care that you win this. No shade. I'm here for Ray and Doja Cat, the princess of pop. And Ray, I don't think you're the princess of anything, but you a very good artist, but you're not the princess of anything yet. But I'm here for this, okay? Hopefully the record's not trash, because I don't want to have to give them Donkey of the Day if the record's trash. So hopefully they don't disappoint. Let me know if you guys are excited about this collaboration coming out February 7th. Now, moving on from that, UMG has filed a 140 plus page motion to dismiss Champagne Thickums petition for a pre-lawsuit disposition in Texas court over promotion for Not Like Us. The reason why they want to dismiss this petition is because Texas Citizens Participation Act invokes that the TCPA, the Texas Citizens Participation Act, argues that Champagne Thickums' petition is retaliatory and infringes on UMG's First Amendment rights. The TCPA provides for expedited dismissal of such actions. Also, improper venue and procedure. UMG asserts that Champagne Thickums filed the petition in an incorrect jurisdiction. okay, which is Bexar County, Texas, since UMG does not reside there and maintains no operation in Texas, is unfortunately under the wrong jurisdiction. With Champagne Thickums, you got to receive Donkey of the Day for that. Because how you got the best lawyers in the game, I'm sure you got the best lawyers in the game, and they filed under the wrong jurisdiction? Like, how does that make any sense? Unless, they were paid off to sabotage you. That could be a thing too. Now, another thing is the pre-suit discovery unnecessary. Okay, that's what they said. UMG highlights that Champagne Thickums has already initiated litigation in New York on similar claims, rendering pre-suit discovery redundant. Okay, they also said that is promotion of music, them promoting Not Like Us, including the dispute song, constitutes protected free speech and related to public concern, particularly involving high-profile figures like Champagne Thickums and Kung Fu Kenny. They also said there's a lack of evidence in this, lawsuit or petition. Universal challenges the sufficiency of Champagne Thickums' evidence supporting the need for pre-suit discovery, emphasizing that the claims in the petition rely on hearsay and admissible evidence. Okay, so they're saying that he don't even have no evidence. My whole thing with Champagne Thickums, why didn't you get the evidence before you filed? Didn't you file like a petition to get evidence? And you told Universal that they couldn't throw away anything that could be evidence against them having payola or something? That was a few months ago. You still didn't get the evidence? I mean, I don't understand. It feels like you just coming up with theories and conspiracies in your head. You can't do that in the court of law. You actually have to have evidence to back up what you say. You can't just listen to Wackademics. Wackademics is not going to help you in court. He's sabotaging you. Okay, so Donkey of the Day is Champagne Thickums, because I just don't understand how you can come to court with no evidence and only hearsay. That's not how it works in court. You should know this. You about 40. Okay, this is ridiculous. Now, moving on from that, it has been reported that Selena and Natalie Portman are high on the list of a Britney top choices to play her in a biopic directed by John M. Chu. Excuse me? Selena? Oh, hell no. See, they just want her to get an Oscar, and she gonna do a terrible job. First of all, Selena cannot dance. Okay, even though Britney was not a great vocalist, Selena can't even do that. Okay, who gonna basically be her stunt double to do the dancing and singing? Because she barely can do the acting, but she cannot do the dancing and singing. And I don't think Natalie Portman is young enough to play young Britney. What is she gonna play Britney when she was on crack and her shaved off her head and stuff like that? The conservatorship Britney that we have now. She can't play young Britney. They gonna need to get somebody else. Natalie Portman a little bit too old to be playing young Britney. Okay, so she might have to play the Britney that we have now that ain't doing much and is cloned. No shade, allegedly. T's on Patreon. But the point of the matter is, Selena's out. Okay, that's a chop. I mean, y'all could at least get Tate Moraine. She copied Britney, everything she do. I mean, it's right in front of you. You could do Tate, duh. I mean, you got Purdue Chicken that also possibly could play Britney. I mean, these choices are terrible. Selena, out of everybody, call out Purdue Chicken. Okay? That was her original replacement anyway. I mean, goodness gracious, I can do a better casting job than you guys. Y'all need to get fired. And I need to get hired. But anyway, I got some hot tea on Patreon. Link will be in the description. And I hope you guys have a great day.